What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. This morning, the Big Ten announced that their football season will resume at the end of October. To be honest, I didn't do too much research on the subject. I just know that they're playing, I think, October 23rd or 24th, something like that. And I'm assuming with this, that means there's going to be less games, probably just interconference games, but at least they'll be eligible for the college football playoff. Now, I have a few things to say about this. Nothing too crazy, but I just have some compliments I have to say about the Big Ten and some concerns I have. Now, the compliment I have to give the Big Ten right now is this. I think it's genius that they're playing at the end of October. That basically gives them enough time to reevaluate everything if things go to shit. Knock on wood. Like the SEC, the Big 12, the ACC, they're all playing right now, and by that point they'll be playing for about a month. So if shit starts to go bad, COVID-wise, like there's another outbreak, the Big Ten could basically be like, oh, well, we just won't have our season, and no harm done there. So I think that's a great idea to wait till the end of October. Also gives the players a chance to actually, get ready for the season. So I'm going to give the Big Ten a lot of props for that. But if shit actually starts to go bad and there's another outbreak, there's a lot of cases, and shit just looks really bad, then let's just cut our losses and not have the season. I know it fucking sucks, but it's the right thing to do. Knock on wood, though. Fingers crossed that doesn't actually happen. Also, I think this is great for recruiting because I was very concerned when they announced that the Big Ten wasn't going to have football, that was going to really affect recruiting. I feel like if you're a 5-star prospect, you're not going to want to go to the Big Ten if you can't play. Your shot at making the NFL would lie with the ACC or the SEC or the Big 12 at that point. So it really helps recruiting. And it gives Ohio State, big fan of Ohio State, gives us a shot to win a championship, which I don't know logistics will happen with the college football playoff because it sounds so weird with the schedule now. But it sounds like we're going to actually have a shot to win a national title again. But some concerns I have. Now, granted, I haven't done much research, but it sounds like there hasn't been much of a change since August 11th when they announced that the Big Ten was not going to have football. I feel like this was more of a pressure move because the public was so outraged. It seemed like them not having football was a way to just kind of test the waters and basically be like, I wonder how many people this is going to fucking piss off. Oh, it pissed off everyone because we didn't try and implement anything new? All right, we'll have the season in October. So I'm a little worried about that because that means things could go bad. But like I said, if there's new protocols they put in, I have no idea if they have or not. But if that's true, then I'm a little less worried. Just like I said before, as a way to see how pissed off the public would be, it's kind of like with George R.R. Martin with Game of Thrones. They're like, oh, the show creators can create their own finale. Let's see how fans like it. Oh, they fucking despise it? All right, I won't do it that way. It's kind of what I feel like the Big Ten's doing right now. Seem like the public despise the fact they're not going to have football, and they're letting the SEC, the ACC, and the Big 12 test the waters to see how well this college football season can go with COVID going on and see what happens by the end of October, and they can either cancel the season or just go, have the season. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'm excited the Big Ten's back. I'm excited Ohio State's actually going to play a season, go for a title. And I will say it sounds like Ohio State had a lot to do with this. I'm not surprised, though, because we're the best team and we have the best shot at a championship. So I'm not surprised why we would push for this and not someone like fucking Rutgers. So that's not surprising at all. But yeah, fingers crossed. I hope the college football season goes well. It's only been around for 2 weeks now, and it's only been a week with actual power conferences. So let's hope that goes well, and hopefully by the time the end of October arrives, we'll get Big Ten football, and then things will go back to normal, slightly back to normal. And it sounds like the Pac-12's not coming back. Oh well. I don't think they'd make the college football playoff anyway. Right now I have Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State, and Oklahoma. I know, really shocking, I know. Really don't know what's going to happen with that. The season's so weird. That's a different video. We'll see. So Big Ten football's back. Let me know what you guys think about that. Thank you so much for watching. Click here to see more of Dave's Takes.